What's up, this is Squad 24 for today we're following Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be starting the new winter construction project here on the modeling map, which will be building a pretty large shop. We'll be hopping in the Ram 1500 and we'll be making our way over to the construction shop. Today we'll be hauling all of the needed equipment over to the job site to prepare for the next step, and since it being winter there will be a few new challenges for us, which I'm very excited to take on with building this new shop. So as we kind of head over there, I would like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. You guys are awesome with all of that positive feedback and those video ideas, but I'm very excited for starting a new project, especially since it is winter now. It's going to be very interesting working around the weather conditions, everything like that. But today we'll be bringing over some pretty large equipment, and all of the equipment we will be using is pretty new to us since we did do a few upgrade videos within the last few weeks and you guys really did like those. But over here, you guys can see we do have a lot of equipment. We'll be bringing with us the Bobcat T770, the brand new Cat excavator, which is a pretty decent size, the John Deere 524K front loader, and the Cat dozer, along with the service trucks. We do have a lot of equipment we need to bring over there, so we'll kind of walk through in between the equipment and come around back here where we'll be using the Kenworth T8800 semi-truck to kind of haul all of them over there. I did find that there was a few conflicting problems with the collisions on this other Kenworth, or else we would be using this, but we'll probably use that for maybe the grain truck since we will be hauling a lot of soil to and from the job site. But like I was saying, guys, today we are starting this project of building a pretty large shop, and it will be for a brand new series coming to the channel. So I mean, pretty cool how we get to do a mini series here, then we do a very nice one starting a new one. So as you guys can see, we are coming over here, we'll close this garage door, and I'm very excited for this version of the map. I'm working very hard to get it out to you guys very fast because it's an awesome version. So we'll kind of come around front, and this shop I did turn the heat off because we are pretty much letting out a lot of heat. It's a pretty cold day, so once we are done kind of moving around with all of the equipment, I'll definitely kind of turn the heat back on, but I do not want to spend the money and have all of the heat kind of come out of here. But we'll kind of walk over here, hop in the Cat, and I think we'll probably bring the Bobcat towards the end, and I think the front loader we could pretty much drive over there, so we'll probably just drive that over. Might be a little bit easier, so we'll hop in this. Now I do know that the camera problems, there is a few on this, but overall we'll definitely work around them. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, if you are excited for this brand new series. You guys are awesome with all of it. And if you do have any other construction ideas, let me know down below in the comments. And should we feature some construction simulator videos here on the channel? I think that that'll be a pretty cool thing to do. I did do it in the past, and I might bring that back. So let me know if we should do that. We got the Cat all loaded up, as you guys can see. Fits pretty well onto the little boy. We'll be backing up and attaching. We have built many different buildings here on the mowing map. I believe we did build a shop and a house. Then back in FS15 we did build a house, which is pretty cool. And this is actually going on the other side of the highway, so we pretty much just go over the on-ramp and then take a right, and we are pretty much there, which is pretty cool. And the highway is a pretty good way to divide up the map. But like we're saying, I am very excited for this new series. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments, and also let me know what other types of videos would you guys like me to feature here on the channel. So I mean, the distance kind of back and forth isn't too bad. Like we're saying, it's just over here, and I mean, at least it's not on the other side of the map. But being winter, we do have to worry about the ground because of how cold it is, and hopefully it doesn't freeze over too fast. And I think we'll probably start excavating pretty fast, and we do have to add a few things to the concrete because if not, it will not really settle right with the temperatures in the freezing. Overall, this Kenworth will do a pretty good job for us today hauling, which is pretty exciting. I really do like this truck a lot, and I think we might switch it up and use the other one. But take a look at this job site, guys. Take a look at this. It's over here to the right, and yes, there's a lot of trees, a lot of everything like that, and we do have to remove all of this. So I mean, we do have a lot of room to work with. The owner did buy all of the land, so that's pretty cool. We do have a lot of room to kind of park everything up, so we'll kind of just unload everything for today and get it all ready for the next video, which will be coming out later this week, and where I think we'll probably start to remove the trees. Then we'll do some excavation. And I'm also very excited for using this brand new excavator. Like we're saying, we did do a lot of upgrade videos, and I'm very excited to put all of the new equipment to use, which should be pretty cool. And that's pretty realistic. You do get some new equipment, which does help kind of grow the company. So I think that we should be able to kind of turn around right over here. We do have enough room, and it will save us some time kind of driving back and forth. So it looks like we should be able to, which is nice, and it's going to be pretty efficient doing that. But we'll head back, and I think that the next one we'll be getting will be the dozer. I do like that one a lot, and depending on how much time we have, we might bring a few other things, or even I think we'll probably just drive the front loader over. That might be pretty easy for us. With winter, there's many cool seasonal videos coming that are related to winter, along with 2 snow plowing videos a week, which is very exciting. And if you haven't checked those out, I really do recommend you do. And we might actually kind of throw in some snow plowing into this construction series, since we might have to kind of plow out some of the deep snow if we are unable to do it. But I'm thinking we'll probably be able to kind of finish this shop within the next few weeks before the winter really does set in here on the mowing map. And like I was saying, the mowing map version 3, which we are playing on right now, I do have a few things. It is seasons ready, and there is a few problems with it being seasons ready, which I'm trying to work out, and we should be having it released with this. The map should be released maybe this Friday or next. I do have a little bit of things to do to it, but we'll kind of extend those out, kind of drive forward, and we do actually have a rock truck here. Some job sites are so big that we might need to use that, but I don't think we need to today, and maybe if we redo like a big stadium, something like that, we could do it. Next up, we'll be hopping in the Cat D6N dozer. Very nicely done dozer. We'll kind of pull forward here and load this one up. Now this is perfect. We could probably actually just use this to push back the snow, which will work really well for us. And I usually like to kind of load up all of the equipment kind of facing backwards, just in case anything was to kind of come up, especially on any equipment that does have windows. If rocks do come up off the road, it will pretty much hit the back of the machine and not the front, which is good for some different machines like an excavator and also like a front loader. But some of them, just like this, do have glass in the back. But as you guys can see, we got this loaded up, and we'll be making our way over. And then I think the front loader, we will be kind of driving over there, and I think we will also kind of bring the service truck over there. I do not want to leave any trailers over there. Trailers are very easy for them to be taken. We do not want to run that risk, especially when they're pretty pricey, and we have a brand new one with us. As you guys can see, this Kenworth is doing a very good job hauling it today, and the dozer fits pretty well on it. And I think that overall, I think we need to get a few LED lights and an LED light bar for this semi, and it will overall be one very cool truck. And let me know, should we add a plow to it? I haven't really seen too much semi trucks with plows, but I'm always up to kind of change things up here and there. So like I was saying, guys, we'll be parking up this truck. Once we get back over there, we'll drive over the front loader, which I think should be able to do really fine. It is street legal, just like the dozer and excavator are not able to. But let me know, guys, what should be the next construction project? I want to kind of continue this construction series and do different things, because it's a very cool series, and we could be very creative here in Farming Simulator. So we're going to pull off over here, and like I was saying, I wanted to kind of line it up so we could turn around pretty easily. We'll drive forward and we'll unload. I think that we will most likely be calling the tree company if they do give us a very high bid. We might just do it ourselves, kind of use the bulldozer, this dozer, to kind of clear just all of the trees. I think that that might work even better than calling them up. So let me know, guys, should we have a tree company kind of come out like the tree services to do it, or should we just kind of do it with a dozer, cut them down and just push all of the logs to the side? I think we might do something like that. But like we're saying, we do need to get the foundation in pretty fast, and we do have to excavate before that in a few other things. We are now making our way back over to the shop, where we will be kind of parking this up and just hopping in the John Deere loader. Now I think that we might actually kind of switch it up and bring the Cat, since the John Deere we have been using for a while. So yeah, I think we'll change it up and take the Cat along with us today. It's a newer machine, and I really do think that kind of using the newer equipment to help pay the bills and to kind of get the money back for spending it is pretty realistic. Overall, I really do like also having these job sites pretty close by. It's not too long of a drive, which is pretty helpful, especially if we do have to run back over to the shop, get a piece of equipment pretty fast. We do not have to wait a very, very long time. But we are back over here at the shop, and I really do like the new headquarters, dividing up to have 2 different shops. And actually, for the lawn care shop, we also did the same, having 2 different ones, one for the mowers, then one for the trucks and trailers. I really do like that. I think 2 shops is a very cool thing, and it's also nice and shows that the company is growing, which is pretty cool. We'll definitely open up the garage door, but we do have to realign the trailer. And I really do strive for a lot of realism in all of the daily videos you guys see here in Farming Simulator. And later today, guys, you guys will be seeing an American Truck Sim video, which should be very exciting to all of you guys. We'll be backing this in and parking it up. Pretty good job so far. And as you guys can see, we do have a second little boy, which is pretty cool. That looks to be good. We'll kind of close it right over here. And I really do like how you have to walk over to that. That's very realistic. And I did get a few comments kind of having it be the entire length of the door, and also to kind of keep the old doors, but I think that upgrading it should be a lot easier, and it's the newer version, if you would say, on these garage doors. So we'll be making our way over there, and this does actually have some LED lights, which is also a pretty cool feature. So we just have to bring this over, and then the last one will be to bring the Bobcat T770, which I think is very nice, very efficient to use. As you guys can see, I mean, this does go just about 20 miles per hour. It's pretty fast, and I think that is just overall a lot easier, not having to load this up, and we just kind of drive it here on the roadways. And especially with the lights and being this awesome cat color, looks pretty cool. And I would like to thank Wood Metal Farming and all of the other mod creators for making awesome mods, which I do feature in all of the videos which I do. And I do daily farming sim videos. Then for the second one of the day, I do change it up, and as of right now, we are currently building a computer for the channel, which is going to be pretty cool, and I'm very excited for using that to kind of transform the channel and do awesome high quality videos. We are just about here at the job site, which is pretty exciting. Like we're saying, it's a lot easier with this, and I think that I do not want to keep too much equipment here at once, and the less equipment the better it is, especially since we do not have anybody watching over it. So we might have to add some like trail cams to the trees to make sure nobody is kind of going around trying to get into any of these. But I think that we'll probably keep all of these here. We'll be switching back over here to the shop, and the last one we'll be bringing over will be the F650 service truck. Now it does have gas tank already included on, which is pretty helpful. We'll come over here, open up the door, and hop in. Now, like I was saying, guys, this does have a built-in gas tank, and it's overall pretty realistic to bring, and especially on a job site where we do have some pretty expensive equipment, and it's just a lot easier having all of the wrenches right at hand if anything does happen to any. We'll be kind of backing up over here now. I believe that there is enough room to kind of get us in. If not, we might have to back up a few of the other trucks. But I would like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support here on the daily content. You guys mean a lot to me with all of the positive feedback, ideas, and everything else you guys do. And if you haven't already, I do recommend you go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Square2448. But I believe we do a manual attaching, which we do have. And take a look at that, guys. This is the first time we are actually towing with the F650. Very, very cool. And it looks like we did pull forward just enough. And we actually do have the older Ford in here, which is, I believe, a 2008 model year. We will be using that a little bit later on in this mini-series. And the construction company does have a lot of different mini-series where we do different builds, and I really do like doing these. Pretty cool, and they have a variety of videos. We are hopping in the Bobcat. This actually does have a LED light bar on the top, which is a pretty cool feature. Now I will be switching out the bucket once we kind of get a few more Bobcat buckets here, and we actually do have to back this on since that's more realistic to do it that way. We'll back this on, as you guys can see, and I think we'll probably just keep the trailer pretty much attached to the truck since we do not really need it detached, and I want to make sure that nobody will be taking it. But that's pretty much it for hauling everything over there. We'll be hopping back in the F650, and we'll be making our way over to the job site one last time today with the final equipment, which is a Bobcat. And then when we do start out the videos, we most likely might bring like the dump truck, cement truck, or a few other trucks with us, even just our pickup truck some days where we do not need anything. So that's kind of why we are not bringing our entire fleet over there, especially when we do not need it throughout the entire process. We will definitely have to wait for the grass. We will definitely have to wait until the springtime to plant the grass, which should be a pretty cool video. We'll definitely come back here at the start where we spread out the loom. But for now, we need to get the driveway and the shop completely done within the next few weeks, which is going to be a pretty cool challenge for us. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video setting up this new winter construction project here on the Mauling Map. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.